Site. Just cute girl after cute girl, genuinely going, oh my God, Brian's so great. I love Brian. Oh my God, Brian's so great. Oh my God, Brian's so great.
I know. And then Doug was like, is he really that way? And I go, yes.
No, I'm like, I
said, he's given me a ride to the airport in Jersey before.
Aww.
I mean, he is such a nice guy.
That's
He
good.
really is, and everybody likes him because of that, and all the girls have just become
But
his
see, the
friends.
test is, would he give me a ride to the airport? Because I'm not a hottie.
Of course.
I'm sure he would, though. If you needed a ride, you can call him.
All right. Oh, wow.
Now he's like, great, Candace, now you said that on air. Now I'm going to feel obligated to take Doug to the airport. So
I'm from New York. I was living in New York back then.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. He's
Talking
from New
about
York.
the cold weather.
Yeah, East
it's
Coaster.
freezing.
So do you think it's cold out here right now in Cali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a T-shirt kind of guy.
Right.
And I just went back east, but it was blistering cold.
Yeah.
It's freezing. I mean, like, you have no idea. You're like pushing against the wind.
Did
you know?
Did you go down to Rockefeller when you were
Yeah,
there?
I went down to Rockefeller, and the big tree is up right now. Oh my gosh, it's amazing, amazing. Well, why don't you tell us, like, for our listeners, for people who don't know, what exactly are Benchwarmer trading cards?
Well, in its most basic form, Benchwarmer trading cards are like any other baseball cards that you would have collected as a kid, only they feature hot chicks.
Can you put them in the spokes of your bicycle while they do the...
Exactly.
Instead of going click, 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 they go, oh, oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
It makes a motorcycle sound. Women love guys on motorcycles. No, but anyway, since we started in 2002, it's over 600 girls now.
wow, I had no idea.
I like to say we're a model-friendly company, and that's why you see the genuine positive energy towards me and towards what we do. You just shot recently, Candace, so I was going to say that, the first thing is the photo shoot is very laid back.
It is.
We do things that a lot of companies don't do. We let the girls edit their own pictures. So right
That
off
is
the
true.
bat,
That's nice.
And I learned the hard way at the beginning, because when I edited them all and I thought they looked great, I would give the girl her cards, because every girl gets 500 cards free. And the worst feeling in the world for me is when a girl says, "Ooh, why'd you use that photo?" So I learned that let the girls pick their photos, and they give a wider selection, and I narrow it down.
And they all pick, like, the most ridiculous thing, like,
Sometimes
my
they do.
nose looks big from that angle.
Oh, no.
It's usually not their nose they're talking about.
Oh.
But
I know what they're talking
our
about.
photographer Dan is a wizard.
Dan is
with
awesome.
the computer retouching work, which
Can he help me out? Is there any help?
Yeah.
Is there hope?
He can help anybody.
Is there
out.
Hottie help?
So what it is they're baseball cards of beautiful women on them. And
Right.
it's sold. It's a novelty collectible that guys collect, and what we do is we make rare cards that are hard to get, and we don't sell any single cards. We sell packages of cards, so every pack has the chance to get a rare card. So you have a swatch card. I told you you're going to have a Kiss card soon. The swatch card, you have to open up 288 packs to get a swatch card.
Oh, you're kidding.
And then there's 10 different. So if one of your fans wanted your swatch card, that's with a piece of your bikini, that's very hard to get. It's kind of like the Willy Wonka
A
golden
piece of her bikini?
Yeah, we took the bikini
On a
from-
swatch, a
yeah,
swatch.
I should have brought a sample, but you could see them on our website. It's very common in the sports collectibles business, because they do that with athletes' jerseys. They
Right.
put up footballs, hockey sticks, anything you can think of. And they do it to the point where it's a sacrilege, because they'll cut up like a Babe Ruth jersey that's worth $300,000.
Right.
So 500 cards can be made, and 500 people can enjoy this little piece of fabric.
Of history.
Is this like the vending machines in Japan that sell the girls' panties? Is it down that line?
No, not quite
I
down
wouldn't bring
that
some-
line.
Is that
but-
the kind of show this is?
No, it's not. I don't
That's
know why
the
I keep
kind of
saying
mind
that.
I have.
Oh,
I
no.
can't believe they do that, actually. But.
So now that there's cards too, I remember you did a purple card of me where you said there were literally only 4 of those cards in existence, right?
5.
5, okay. And so you have really, really rare cards.
Yes.
And then you also have the autograph cards.
Yes, and there's different levels of the autograph cards. So, like you said, there was the gold version with the gold foil, which is unlimited. You signed a few hundred of those. But then there was a pink version, which we numbered to 25, and then a blue version, which we numbered to 10. So it's kind of like gambling. I hate saying that, but that's what the collectibles business has become, because there's all levels of collectability. You know, a guy can buy a box and he's happy with what he gets, but
Right.
then the really rare stuff, the guys who have more money like to chase, and they're called chase cards, the higher value cards.
Is there chewing gum in it?
There's no gum. That's something that we've been joking about for years. There's actually no gum in any baseball cards
Anymore, I know.
No, when I was a kid,
Right.
There was gum in every pack.
I used to say that the gum's only taste was defined by the bits of card left in it.
Yeah.
You would literally chew gum, and the
You
card...
could taste the card.
The card would get stuck in there
Well, you'd see the oil like from the gum on the card, and it would damage the card. And that's a funny thing in the card business. Some of those cards would be worth less if they have a stain.
Oh, right.
But
Right.
I remember that gum, and it was always great. You know, busting a pack open as a kid and chewing that gum, and within seconds the taste was gone anyway.
And the first kid in our neighborhood who figured out that you can order the entire set, which we thought was an astronomical price of like $10 to get all of the, I'm not going to say the year, all of the cards from that year. You know, we couldn't believe like $10, you know, because we were paying 10 cents a hit to get our little 10 or 11 cards, but he had the entire year.
See, that's when I have a story that I always tell people. I was a true collector. My father bought me my first pack of baseball cards when I was 6 years old, and back then there were no insert or rare cards. It was just the 700 cards of the baseball players. And I remember at the end I needed one card to complete the 700.
Oh,
Did you
no.
trade for it?
Yeah, not only did I trade for it, I traded a stack of hundreds of cards, all my doubles, for a crumpled up one.
Yes.
Just to see it,
Yes.
and that's the thrill of collecting.
I traded my Matchbox collection for a World Series card that nobody in our town had, and I've looked online, and that card is not a big deal. But for some reason, in my little town, none of us had the celebration card of the Oakland A's winning, so I traded all my Matchboxes for that.
Where'd
my
you grow
gosh.
up? In Oakland?
In Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I grew up in Ohio, but that was the big card to have, and I don't know why it wasn't there.
See, kids don't really collect cards anymore. And the reason why, and I'm very honest about this, the reason why Benchwarmer is not a bigger company is because people think that trading cards are a kid's item, and that's totally a myth in today's day and age. So they might say to me, well, we don't want kids buying this product, even though it's totally harmless.
Right.
And it's just nothing that you wouldn't see on the beach. It's just beautiful women.
And it's
you know.
cute,
Oh,
and it's
wait a
all
minute.
themed.
We've got a call.
Okay.
We got to take this call.
Sure,
Brian.
no problem.
I don't have a producer here. Hello there. You are on the air with Hottie Help. We have Brian Wallace and also Candace Kita.
I've got a question for Brian.
Okay, shoot it.
How many models have you worked with so far over the course of Benchwarmer?
There's over 600 models on the cards.
Okay, so so that goes to my next question is, what are some of? I mean, obviously you've seen a lot of models, you've dealt with a lot of them. I know you guys do a lot of big red carpet events, to promote these. What kind of mistakes have you seen these girls make in terms of controlling their own publicity? Because I mean, obviously you give them a good deal of control if you let them have edit their own pictures, you give them a lot of cards for free. But like, what mistakes do you see them make in terms of trying to walk the line between publicity and safety?
Good question. Thank you, caller.
That is a good question. Well, it's, directly relating to safety, I'd say just not properly qualifying the people that they deal with. I mean, I like to see the good in people, but unfortunately there are some true stereotypes out here in this town. I mean, there's no casting couch with Benchwarmer or anything like that, but there is, people try to use that old casting couch mentality in this town where they talk to these starry-eyed girls and say, I'll make you a star, and obviously that's a mistake.
Yeah.
That's
In fact, I used to live next to the L.A. bus stop downtown, not on purpose, and but you would see like these guys around there waiting around the bus stop for girls that fresh off the bus, as cliched and
Really?
hoary as that sounds.